Well, as the title may suggest, it appears that I've made a financial decision. Not a bad one, but not a good one either. But a financial decision nonetheless. I bought a Japanese K-truck. What is a Japanese K-truck, you may ask? Well, a K-truck is a small, compact Japanese utility truck used by Japanese farmers and small business owners to ship and haul goods into or across town. The word K is actually an abbreviation for the Japanese word Keitora, which translates to light truck, but it originated in 1949 after World War II when Japan implemented a more progressive tax code with the American people basically twisting their arm and telling them that they had to do it. But this progressive tax code basically stated the smaller that your vehicle is, the less you'll be taxed. And you'll also get cheaper insurance, but they were mostly concerned about the taxes. But the exact law for K-cars and K-trucks are as follows. The law consistently specifies a maximum vehicle length of 3.4 meters, or 11.2 inches in American, a width of 1.48 meters, or 4 feet 10 inches in American, a height under 2 meters, or 6'6" in American, and an engine displacement under 660 cc's, or 40.3 cubic inches. There was also a gentleman's agreement between Japanese automakers and lawmakers at the time that would also set the maximum output to a K-truck at 63 horsepower strictly. But now that you've gotten your daily history lesson on Japanese work trucks, I think it's back to my financial decision. But my K-truck, my exact K-truck I bought was a 1990 Honda Acti. My Acti is a third generation Acti, but it's not the first it's not the first of the third gen Actis. It doesn't have the bubble eyes, or it's not a second generation facelift. It's a first generation facelift Acti. So it's the first of the square eyes. First year that they made the square eyes, actually, but I digress. But the first day I bought this truck, I was driving home and it started stuttering and sputtering and basically it was going kaput. And I get in the driveway and it breaks down as soon as I park the damn truck. And so I break up the voltmeter because I'm immediately assuming it's electrical. And I check the battery and it's the alternator. I can tell you it was the alternator. And so I got home later that night. I think it was like maybe 8:39. And I spent about a good 3 hours trying to figure out how to rip out the alternator out the truck. So at 11 at night, I was waking up my neighbors because I was making a bunch of noise. But I eventually got the alternator out at like 11:30. But my neighbors are generationally pissed at me now. But 2 days go by and I get the alternator to a guy, Carolina Alternator. I get him to repair it and put it in his shop. And so I get the alternator back and it's rebuilt. I thought it was rebuilt at least. And I pop it back in the truck, and putting it back in was way easier than taking it out. But after I start her up and I check with my voltmeter, it's still not charging right, but because I was naive and ignorant and I was really fed up with the truck already, I thought it was just normal since it was just a small car that wouldn't charge right. But I was wrong, very wrong. But 3 days go by and she's running great, man. For when she has a full battery and the alternator is okay, she's running fine. Great, everybody's looking at me, it's awesome. But yesterday was the 1 week anniversary of me having bought this thing. I was driving home from work and the battery light flashes on my dash, which immediately, heart sinks in my stomach. Cause the alternator's still not charging right, and I know it, the truck knows it, everybody knows it. But as soon as it happens, the lights I have on begin to dim and everything starts to just slow down and the truck starts to sputter, cough, and lug. And after about 10 minutes driving home, I try and go up a hill. The truck coughs one last time and it dies. So I pull over on the side of the road, and a $180 tow truck later In the middle of the rain, mind you, we're back at square one. I have a broke-down Japanese farm truck sitting in my driveway. And it needs an alternator. But, luckily, I bought an alternator. I bought a brand new alternator from, I think it's Oiwa or OIWA, I don't know. But I also bought a brand new battery from O'Reilly's. Thank you, O'Reilly's. You guys are my favorite. But when it arrives here in the next few days, we're going to try and see if I can fix this truck for the last time. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be very, very, very upset. But let's just hope, because right now, Peanut, which is the name of the truck, it's just a 1,500-pound decorative item sitting in my driveway. But the goal with this truck is to, well, first goal at least, is to take it to the Clemson Cars and Coffee. Because this truck never seems to be running long enough to where I can take it to the Clemson Cars and Coffee. But, yeah, I think if I can get it running and get it to the Cars and Coffee, that'll be the first big win of this thing. But until then, take care, everybody. Happy travels. Because God knows I won't be doing it anytime soon in that truck.